What's up everybody, welcome back to the Phillips channel, back here bringing a video. Today's video, we have a bit of a comparison video. In one of the more recent unboxings, we got this Elite 47 AJ Styles, which means we have two Elite AJ Styles. I'm actually trying to build up my AJ Styles collection, try to get like a whole bunch of them, maybe even some customs, but that's not this video. But with that said, we do have a comparison. We're going to be taking both of them and comparing them side by side, seeing which one I like more, and just giving you guys my opinion. Now, we're not accounting accessories because both came with like a jacket type of accessory. If you want my personal opinion on the accessories, I think the Elite 51, the accessory was a bit bulky, but I like the idea of the interchangeable hoods. And then the Elite 47, I just thought it looked too small. But with that said, let's get right into the comparison. Let's start out this comparison by taking a look at the head scans. The Elite 47 head scan is a bit more serious, and aside from being a bit more serious looking in the face, the hair is actually different. The way it's a bit brighter shade of brown, as well as on the back here, as you can see there's some better detail. It's kind of like fraying at the end. It's kind of like his neck's pushing back on it or something like that. But it is parted similarly with his forehead. If we take a look here at the Elite 51, the hair on the forehead is parted similar, but it's not frayed on the back, it's more flat down. And his facial expression is like screaming, so he's going for the phenomenal forearm, or he's talking on the mic. Now, personally, I think both head scans are great to have, because you can mid-match switch them out because the beard is very similar, and of course the eyes are the same because it's the same person. But yeah, as you can see, the hair is a bit more calm. Keep moving down the body here. Let's take a look at the torso. Torso-wise, the hair is like the same type of hair, same chest hair, the way it's like penciled in and stuff. This hair is just a bit lighter and not grouped as much. And tattoo-wise, he does have the AJ tattoo without his daughter's birthday, but I don't even think he had his daughter's birthday at this time when he wore this attire in his debut, so it kind of makes sense that we don't have that on this figure. But this figure, it does, like I said with the chest hair, it is more like shaded in and darker and thicker, but we do not have the updated tattoo, which I'm not sure if he had a tattoo with this attire or not. But let's move on and take a look at the arms. The arms are the exact same. Gloves are just painted different. They have the same AJ and the word Styles on both gloves. One glove is just black and one glove is blue. Nothing on the insides of either gloves. On this arm, we do have an elbow pad. This elbow pad is smaller and has no logos. This elbow pad is larger and does have logos. I don't know if it had to be larger for the logos or what, but personally, I honestly think they both look good. This one, now looking at it, looks a bit small, but it looks fine. Over here, it's the same thing with the details. These hands are open and these hands were fists. Moving down, we have the belt design. Now, I'm not going to point these things on accuracy, because I honestly couldn't tell you accuracy-wise, especially for belts. But this AJ, the Elite 47 belt, is blue with white laces at the front, and it goes all the way around. It looks pretty nice. This one is a solid gray belt, and it actually doesn't look like a belt. It looks more like part of the trunks, except for back there in the back where it does have the one belt loop. It does have the lace in the front. Personally, if I was giving out points to the belt, I'd probably go with the Elite 47. But other than that, tights-wise, they're both straight black tights. For some reason, I think that this figure goes better with the Carl Anderson Elite from Elite 55, I believe it was. But this figure goes better with the Luke Gallows, because it does have his club logo, but the Luke Gallows is like blue and black like this one. So it's kind of just a toss-up. Here we're checking out the side details. AJ, the Elite 51, has the phenomenal logo, and over here it just says Styles. This is more of his fresh off the Indies attire, so that's why it's more bland and generic. Here you do have the club logo, and then we have phenomenal one over here, similar to like what's going to be on the kick pads. So speaking of the kick pads, let's move on to those. This one has all bright blue kick pads with the white outline, and then just black boots. The blue does match the front. It has phenomenal on his right and our left. and then it has the one on the other kick pad. Pretty cool, pretty cool. And then over here, this one has Phenomenal and 1 in the same like order, just different way it's designed, and with black, and it's a gray writing, and so with that, and it's like gray over here and just black on the back. As previously stated, the accessories will not be counted in this ranking of the figures, but overall I think the intent for Elite 51 was to match the club figures, and I just don't think it does that very well. It's black and white, so it kind of matches the Elite Carl Anderson a little bit, but there's no blue on here to match the Luke Gallows, and maybe we'll get a black and white Luke Gallows in the future, but I doubt it because we kind of got a black and white, and even Carl Anderson's shirt has like blue on it, and I don't really like the way the white logo looks on the black and gray. I think it just looks a bit too out of place, but I do like the Screaming Head scan, and the other docker for this was the chest hair, and I would dock a point for the non-cut elbow pad, but neither of them had a cut elbow pad, and it does gain some stuff for having a logo on the elbow pad, and both of them don't have anything on the glove, which does suck. But overall, I think the black and gray, it flows well together. It's just a bit too bland. So, in my personal opinion, out of these two, I would definitely pick the Elite 49 or 47, sorry, the blue AJ Styles. It does have a really small elbow pad, which I could easily switch the elbow pads, like right now sitting here. But with there's no logo on the elbow pad, and the actual logos on the figure itself are a bit like small, and they're just kind of set there. But they flow well with the attire. The blue and white theme is kept very crisp and clean. It goes well with the two club figures that have previously came out, which I think the attempt was to match it. And I might be wrong. Maybe that new AJ Styles is to match the club, but I don't know. But definitely with that said, I do enjoy the head scan, and the chest hair is a nice color. It's not too overpowering, and it looks good. Okay, so with that said, I do choose the Elite 47 in my opinion, but I do love them both. With that said, that was the comparison. Hopefully you all did enjoy it. I do thank you all so very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.